Hello, my name is Ved Garge and today I'll be speaking on AUKUS. So on 15 September 2021, the heads of the government of the United States, UK and Australia signed a trilateral security pact to be known as AUKUS. According to this pact, the United States and Britain will be sharing to Australia all the advanced intelligence technologies in the field of artificial intelligence, cyber wars, quantum computing and nuclear submarines. Now, there's a difference between the nuclear powered submarine and nuclear armed submarine. Now, Australia is a signatory to NPT, also known as Non Proliferation Treaty, and hence it will acquire the technology of nuclear powered submarines from the United States. It will also acquire long range weapon systems from US in the forms of ballistic missile through a decade now. The AUKUS asserts the traditional alliance of the Anglo-Saxon community that have fought several wars over a period of 100 years on the same side now. So the Anglo-Saxon community refers to the settlers from the Germany who migrated to Britain after the fall of Roman Empire. So now I will talk on the significance of AUKUS. The US decision to transfer the nuclear capabilities to Australia will not only enhance the nuclear cooperation in the region, but it will give a strong message to China that it can do the same thing with other nations in the region as well. The undersea capabilities may develop in order to deter the coercion of the Chinese military in the Indo-Pacific region. It will it also reassures tantamount security to the countries such as Japan and India in Indo-Pacific region. Now, international treaties have some repercussions as well. So, I will now talk on the French disappointment. So, France has felt left out by Australia because Australia has signed a $65 billion deal with France in order to procure the diesel electric submarines. But this deal may have a hazy future now. This deal was quite important considering France's interests in economy and also their crucial in order to have their crucial role in the Indo-Pacific region as well. But however, there are many disadvantages of nuclear powered submarines to the diesel electric submarines. So, nuclear powered submarines are quite stable. They have a good endurance and they can stay under the sea for a very long time. And also, they are having a very exceptional range. So all these facilities are quite required for Australia at the moment in order to play a pivotal role in the backwaters of the Indo-Pacific. Now it is the AUKUS has some Chinese annoyance as well. So the Chinese apprehensions are based on the thought that it is these particular alliances are a US way to have a proper containment strategy in the Indo-Pacific region. So NATO has also taken a strong line against China, and China and Australia are in a trade war. Now I will speak on the basis of India's interests and AUKUS. So India can use this as an opportunity to be more assertive in the bilateral ties, especially for the transfer of technology. By this particular treaty, we can know how and know why of the various stealth aircrafts, jet engines, then aircraft carriers and nuclear submarines. Now, India has been a supportive friend of France, UK, US, Australia, and Japan, and India has its own nuclear submarine program underway. However, the multilateral ties or the multilateral agreements can provide a boost to the indigenous programs of our country. And this particular treaty will also beef up the naval capabilities of our country. Quad is a complementary to AUKUS, and hence it will also give a way for the free Indo-Pacific region, including the Malacca Strait and South China Sea. However, India has to pay keen attention on various ASEAN nations such as Malaysia and Indonesia, which are very much dependent on China for their economic and militaristic interest. So, in my opinion, India should seize this opportunity where there is convergence of interest. So, India has its deep rooted strategic interests in the countries like France, UK, US, and Australia, and also some smaller nations in the Baltic and the Balkan areas, and the total Anglosphere in general. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Jai Hind.